Australia and New Zealand, I think every kid that I've spoken to along here and I've asked, who are you most excited to see? The answer has been Alex Morgan. What is it like knowing you've got that sort of reach on the other side of the world?
I think that this team, stands for a lot, and so to have the reach that we do is obviously fantastic. And just to know that here today and in our games, we're going to have hopefully a little bit of home crowd feeling. A lot of people cheering for us, against us. I just want loud crowds, but it's definitely great to see this turn up today.
Getting that first training session under the belt, does that make things feel a lot more real?
Just landing here in Auckland makes things more real. We knew we were coming in about 10 days out from first game, 10 days out. So just getting here, having to say goodbye to our families and kind of leaving the U.S., feels like we're in a very mild winter, but we've definitely switched seasons.
Yeah. What else for Alex?
Alex, take Ali Riley, New Zealand captain. What are your main impressions of her?
Yeah, I've played with Ali and Ria, who are the New Zealand co-captains. They're both great players, great people. Ali, I've pretty much played with and against since I was probably 18, 19 years old, and she's just a really good person. She works so hard, and she represents New Zealand so proudly on the global football stage. So it's great to see them both being captains and to have a World Cup of this magnitude and this caliber, and just with so many fans watching, so many people tuned in, and FIFA stepping up as well. It must be a good feeling for them.
And you played with Ria at Spurs, I think,
Yeah, I played with Ria at Spurs. Yeah.
What were your impressions of her?
Ria's just she's a true leader. She's kind of a no bullshit type person, if I could say that. But she's just super professional and great person to be around. She holds the standard really high, and I really enjoyed my time with her, even though it was short.
Alex,
How would you compare the feeling in this team compared to 4 years ago?
I mean, the energy's high. It's there. Just like 4 years ago. Obviously, it's just way different personnel, different coach. But I feel like as you land in the host country, and you prepare for a World Cup, you got some nerves and some just anticipation and excitement. I mean, we came out to this field yesterday for the first time, just for a walkthrough, and just we were all singing, dancing, just talking loud. You could feel the excitement. So I think there's a lot of similarities in that way, but at the same time, when we step on the field, this World Cup, I think it's we have 32 teams in the World Cup like never before. So it's just going to be very competitive. It's going to be the most watched World Cup. It's going to be the best one yet.
Alex, it's obviously very early days. Is the phrase three-peat allowed to be uttered in camp at this stage?
Sorry, what? I think they're trying to catch a rugby and not succeeding.
I was going to say, how are your rugby skills?
Terrible. Just probably like the rest of us. Yeah, the rest of the girls there.
The US has been on top of the world for so long. How do you keep yourself there with all the competition you've got?
Yeah, honestly, getting to the top is tough, but staying there is even harder. We've had to challenge each other every single day in training. We hold each other accountable. The trainings are extremely difficult. You guys probably saw it today. It's very competitive. We don't shy away from tackles or getting into each other. So I think that's how we really keep the standard high. And I think our domestic league in the U.S. NWSL definitely helps, because that helps us, play year round and get to know each other a lot more. And then, bringing it to the global stage, whether it's all the, Brazilians and Australians and other internationals playing in the NWSL, and then seeing them competing against them in a World Cup, it's always just driving the standard. That's what this team is about.
Last one for Alex. Go ahead.
Thank you. How often is the phrase three-peat thrown around in the team?
It's actually never thrown around with the team. It's thrown around with the media. I think a lot of fans talk about it, but honestly, this team, we have 14 first-timers for the World Cup, and we see this as our own journey. Each four-year block is its own. We're coming to the end of this four-year block after the World Cup, so we're looking to obviously, looking to make history. That would be great with what you said with three-peat, but this team, that's not on the back of our minds. It's really just winning each game as it comes.